Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. And today I want to talk about Minoxidil progress that I have been experiencing of using it for 8 years. And for you guys who don't know me, my name is Alex, and I have been applying Minoxidil on my scalp since 2013, and I also have been taking finasteride since 2008. So basically, I have been trying addressing this hair loss issue from different angles, different ways over the years. And for you guys who don't know my story, is basically I started to lose my hair when I was 18 years old, but I was able to recover with my hair back in 2010 and then get full recovery in 2013. And it is basically possible to solve hair loss. And Minoxidil is a kind of key element of regrowing hair because it's a growth stimulator, right? So when you are using Minoxidil, you are stimulating your hair growth. And I guess I have been mentioning in other videos is that I use 5% Minoxidil on my scalp. I've been using it almost daily for 8 years in combination with microneedling, right? So I do microneedling as well. I just don't do Minoxidil alone. And basically the thing with Minoxidil is that it is something that works long term. Right? You can see I still have results even 8 years of using it almost on a daily basis, but you also need to address all the underlying conditions that can cause problems, right? You need to address DHT, you need to address inflammations, allergies, you need to address your diet, your stress levels, your lifestyle, possibly basically everything that can cause issues, right? Because we can react to some things in possibly even in diet that can cause problems and lead to less effectiveness of Minoxidil when you're applying it. Because Minoxidil itself, it does not address any problems that we may have in our system or on our scalp. It just stimulates hair regrowth, right? That's the only function of Minoxidil is stimulate hair regrowth. And if there is other problems that's kind of catching up, and I've been talking about in several other live streams I have been holding, and if you want to know more, you can just check them out, is that if there is anything else that is kind of blocking its effectiveness, it will be less effective and you will get less results, right? So if you want to have a perfect results and keep those results long term, you need to address all the underlying conditions behind your hair loss. And then you start with Minoxidil and then you get perfect results that you can keep long term, right? And the other thing is that I often hear that one cannot stop with Minoxidil. And yes, that's the case. You cannot stop with Minoxidil if you don't address underlying issues behind your hair loss, right? But if you do address all the underlying issues behind your hair loss, then you can stop with Minoxidil in the right times, when you know how to cycle it, all the stuff. You can't stop with it, right? Because you have addressed everything else that can cause issues, that can cause hair loss. And since Minoxidil is just a growth stimulator, that means that it's just only function of it is stimulate hair regrowth, right? And I have been stopping with Minoxidil several months. It is not a problem, right? As long as I have addressed any underlying conditions behind my hair loss. And I haven't had any problems with applying Minoxidil. Like I did make a video regarding Minoxidil side effects that I have experienced. And the thing is that as long as you don't over apply Minoxidil, don't overuse it more than necessary, then it will most likely be fine, right? But if you over apply it, if you use too much of it, in kind of thinking in terms that it can help you regrow hair faster, then it can lead to problems, right? And I apply Minoxidil on top part of my scalp, right? Because I had a diffuse thinning, so I apply it on the top, crown, hairline and temples, and basically it works everywhere, right? It's as effective everywhere. I know originally if you buy Minoxidil, they usually talk about crown area, right? This is like the area they did studies about on regrowing, but it also works in all other areas as well, right? And I am a perfect example of it. And if you want to check my previous pictures before I started with Minoxidil and how my hairline was looking back then, you can check them below this video. And I would say like this, Minoxidil works very well. You just need to be careful and address underlying conditions behind your hair loss. And if you have addressed anything, Minoxidil will keep working. And I don't see any reason why it would stop working for me for the next few years, right? So basically that's kind of my point here. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next video. And for you guys who want to have help to solve this hair loss issue, you can schedule a call below this video. Let's talk and see how I can help you with my rapid regrow program to address your problem with hair loss and get awesome results regarding regrow.